Arizona Cardinals add to their receiving core with a draft day deal here, getting Hollywood Marquise Brown from the Baltimore Ravens for a first round 23rd overall pick. And the Cardinals will get the 100th overall pick and Marquise Brown in this deal. So right here, Marquise Brown last season, he was very solid with this Baltimore Raven team. The best year of his career in his third season in the NFL. 91 catches, 1,008 receiving yards, 6 touchdowns on 146 targets. So Brown last season, he was a speedster, a big playmaker down the field. And now Christian Kirk, we know, went to the Jacksonville Jaguars in the offseason, and they needed a replacement over there in the slot. And now Hollywood Brown, DeAndre Hopkins, and A.J. Green, that's a pretty solid 3 wide receivers for Kyler Murray this season. So right now, going from Lamar Jackson to Kyler Murray, it's a pretty similar situation, but obviously playing with better playmakers on the offense here this season is Hollywood Brown. So Brown, he's going to be open. He's going to get one-on-one coverage, no doubt about it, with Hopkins still on this team. And Kyler Murray, there's no reason for him to complain and not think he doesn't have enough help, because obviously going into the offseason here, it was a lot of rumors that he might get traded and Kyler Murray's not happy and he wants more money or whatever the case may be. But now to have 3 solid receivers and a good running back like James Conner, there's no reason to complain. So now in terms of fantasy football goes, Hollywood Brown, he's a solid number 2 wide receiver, I would think, on your fantasy team or flex option going into drafts in the summertime here. He's a guy that could stretch the field. He's a big deep ball threat. We know Murray likes to take those deep shots, and he gets one of the better deep threats in the league here with Hollywood Brown going from Baltimore. Now Baltimore, I don't know what they're going to do with wide receiver, but as the draft is going on, I imagine they're going to take a few shots at wide receivers, either with that first round pick they got from the Cardinals or later in the draft, and maybe the second or third round. So right now, Brown, I think he's going to be about the same as fantasy value, or take a little bit of a hit here because he won't be the number 1 guy. But like I mentioned, he's in a fuller offense with more weapons and with more one-on-one coverage. So a surprising trade here where we thought A.J. Brown or Deebo Samuel would get traded here early on draft night, but instead it's Hollywood Brown, and we'll see what type of season he has with his new team in the Arizona Cardinals and for fantasy owners in the upcoming 2022 season.